All right, folks. We have earthquake, the 3.5. Of course, that only means that it is a nitro. So today project that I'm thinking of is how can I make this into brushless? Let's take the cover off, and there's the guts, and it's a little bit different, or maybe a lot different from brushless. Let me see. Definitely have to take all this plastic off, remove the tank, remove the motor, which is OS, which totally sucks. Long story short behind this, I got it from eBay. The guy says he started once, he was in the process of breaking. It didn't happen because he could not start it again. I had the chance to start it up the other day. Tried to start it the second time, wasn't getting any fuel in it. It was kind of upsetting. It ran for a little while. I would say, God, it's maybe 10 seconds. Nothing to, talk about or cry over. And it died. I kind of tried to tune it and all that. It didn't happen. So it is upsetting discussion. But again, going back to the motor, it's an OS, previous video with this, actually a couple of them. And I acquired from eBay. The shock was broken and all that. Everything was replaced. It's 100%. Now, if anybody has the time to keep yanking on the pull start, you're more than welcome to get things like that. I'm definitely, disappointed with the motor. I am not able to get my pull start plate. I'm sorry. It's a rotary start plate, goes in the back of the car where you have the pull start, and it's much easier to prime it and everything else. Now, so I'm thinking, can I make this into brushless? Now, if you look at the brushless version, all this over here is totally empty, because that's where the batteries go. Kind of balances out the car. One battery goes on this side, the other battery goes on the other side. I'm not really seeing much of a space for the battery. Maybe if I take the motor out, and all the plastic and everything, it's looking tough. It's not. I mean, I guess if you strip it down, then you'll say, okay, it's not so difficult. Definitely will have to remove the throttle linkage and servo. So all I would have is steering servo, which is down over here, and kind of go from there. So now I turn over to YouTube because, again, I haven't been on for that for a very long time. Probably since January. I shot only one video, which was a few weeks ago, and this is my second one. I definitely apologize for the guys that follow me and want to receive some knowledge. Again, all these videos, from me to you guys, it's all about knowledge. I want to share my experience. So this car would be so useful if it was brushless. Now I can turn around and get an SH motor, and of course get a rear plate, which I already have, and drop that in for about $100 and have a nitro RC. But I do have, I believe, two other ones, and I'm about to take one out today just to get back to the hobby. Since January, I really ran only the brushless, maybe once or twice. So it's a horrible experience. I'm missing this hobby. What's like really bad. It's a nice time killer if you want to kill some time if you're bored. I haven't been bored or had any need to kill the time since my schedule at work is really upside down lately. But going off the subject, back to the vehicle, it's got beautiful tires. The grip on this is awesome. And guys, don't mind me going because that's just if you were an instructor or speech motivator, it will pretty much just fill in the blanks and while you're thinking about other things. Anyway, So yes, it would be much more useful if I had a brushless, or spend $100, drop SH, put a plate, and go with the nitro. I'm definitely thinking about CEN, CEN, the 1/8 scale brushless version, not the nitro. I already have too many nitros. As you can see, my videos, my 5th scale has the CEN's tires, which hold great on my 5th scale. Speaking of 5th scale, I will definitely love to shoot a video about that. I see lots of response. I see lots of viewers more into 5th scale rather than 8th scale, which kind of look like a 10th scale. But again, tires are awesome. They just, you know, handle great. I had them in a 10 scale, not mesh. It's not mesh. Don't worry about it. And it just handled great. They blew a little bit, but you know what? We don't need that you know, LiPo 8 to push this motor. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of awkward because I have so many things I would have to remove, and I don't know how would that end up. I would have to get a motor mounting plate, which I know there's one for T-Max. There's also one for E-Max and X-Max, and there's so many of them. This one actually will fit, excuse me, the motor bracket would actually fit from the E-Max. Again, lots of things to take off, so I'm turning over to YouTube to see, guys, if you can down below pretty much say I'll go with the brushless or just go with the nitro, make it, you know, stay at nitro technology. You know, it's a hard decision. It's hard because you have to take everything out. All you're gonna have is a steering servo, receiver box, battery box, and that's it. Nothing else. It's going to lose a lot of weight, which is good. That's the way we want it. But also we might kind of have a stage where we get stuck at one thing, and where do we go from there? Also, I believe, yes, the brushless has a brace that goes from one point to another. I'm assuming that's for the chassis doesn't bend. I'm not a, well, I am a big basher actually. I really don't care about my RCs, but I really take care of them. But I go heavy with these guys. So as is right now, it's pretty heavy because of the motor and everything else. It boy, yeah, it's funny if you look. See, my tunings are pretty much where they're supposed to be. So I'm not sure why. I mean, I know why she doesn't start, but besides, I'm not getting any fuel, so that kind of worries me. Maybe if I get a different motor, it will be different. But again, here it is. And guys, let me know if you guys think I should go with the brushless or should I just get a SH Nitro motor, 0.21, and stick it in this bad boy. I have two other motors which are 0.21 and 28 in my other vehicle sitting. I can kind of like, you know, swap them back and forth, back and forth. It's kind of lots of work. I will probably have to do it like night before I head out, just to the following day, just to bash with this RC or whatever RC I want to bash that day. But it's a tough call, guys. It really, really is. And you know, I appreciate it if you guys tell me if you had this vehicle in your house not working because starting the motor, it's a pain. I hate, you know, cable pulls. That's why I'm so kind of like pessimistic about the whole thing. Again, it started once for a few seconds and then died out. So I really don't want to deal with the dilemma. Unlike Traxxas with the easy start, and unlike rear plates for the rotary start, this thing is different. I knew I'm gonna, you know, kind of like step on a problem like this, and today this is the problem. You know, I can't start it. I don't want to because my fingers, man, they're gonna have blisters all over the place, and I can't really afford that right now. Pain is no good for me, and looking sloppy and dirty also no good for me. Again, you know, I went from midnights working to a daytime, so it's I gotta look presentable. Anyway, guys, please do comment below. What would you do if you were to have this vehicle? What would you do? Would you do brushless or would you do nitro? Because for me, either way, it's going to cost money. Brushless is going to cost less, I hope. Well, definitely less. And nitro is going to be about $100 to put in a brand new motor. But other than that, she's got a good spare gears out of steel, and it is nice and straight. Of course, it has slipper clutch system, so that's not a big deal. So really, all I have to do is just put a motor mount and go from there. So it is doable. So please, guys, 11 minutes. I don't want to stress this video out, but this is, you know, the dilemma that I'm pretty much stuck with right now, and it's been months and months and months since I acquired this vehicle on eBay for like 80 bucks. So I couldn't let it go because it is a nitro. So let's make this $80 nitro, you know, be worth more money. Go brushless, you know. I'm thinking that, but then again, I'm asking you guys, what's up? What do you guys think? All right. So do me a favor, thumbs up if you like this video, and if you have any comments, you think I should go brushless or nitro, you know, put it down there and quickly say, why do you think I should go brushless or stay nitro? All right, guys. So I guess I see you on the next video. I'm not sure. I'll try to, you know, shoot the 5th scale, and I'm aiming for Christmas or somewhere in the end of January for excuse me, for the CEN to acquire that vehicle. It's about $540 on the market right now, brushless. So I'm definitely going to enjoy that. I do have to make more space in my storage room because I already have about 7 RCs. So I can't have too many of them. But, you know, we all say that. Anyway, guys, peace out. Be good. I know it's beginning of the winter, so time is going to show when we're going to take this out and bash it around. All right? I know you will enjoy the video. Take care. Bye.